busy though. You have an exciting match coming up this week with Danilo Morea. How are you feeling going into your UFC BJJ debut?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling I'm peaking personally, athletically. I'm at the height of my own, stride. Um, I've done so much to get to where I am, and there's a lot left for me to do, and I'm excited to do it on this stage, on like the biggest platform there is. So I'm super stoked.
Yeah, and training wise, going into this during your camp, what would you say was the main focus while preparing?
Main focus, I'd say, is just like my pacing. I'm already like super aggressive for 10-minute matches, 15-minute matches. So with 5-minute segments with a break in between, yeah, I'm like really excited to put on the pace and like get an actual sub as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And fans are super excited to see you on. And I have to ask, you've had kind of an electric start with UFC BJJ without even having a match after calling them out, after defending your Polaris title. Now that we know it's all worked out, I have to ask, how confident were you in that moment that that plan was going to work?
Not that confident, honestly. I was sort of like I knew I was gonna do some version of that before the match. I got my sub and they were like interviewing me and I like grabbed the mic because I was worried they might take it away. I said what I said and I thought like this will help get the ball rolling for a UFC match, but I didn't expect it to work. The next day I got called for a match. So I'm like, oh wow, this is fantastic. Then people made like reaction videos about it. Everyone was like arguing about it. I'm like, oh, this worked out great. Everyone's talking about it, and yeah, here I am.
I had no idea that it was that quick. That was going to be my follow-up. Was it like a week? I had no idea it was the next day.
It was the next day. Yeah, I go to like I had a missed call the next morning. So yeah, it was even before
It
from the
was a
time.
good call. You're somebody that a lot of people wanted to see on the UFC BJJ stage. And one thing about this card I think is so cool and exciting is that your brother's also on it. How exciting is it for the two of you to be sharing this card?
The best thing ever. They were just asking me about this in the other interview over there. I'm like, I've been doing this for I don't know 11, 12 years now, and my brother's been doing it for like 8, but not really competing till about the last 4 or 5. So for us to both be on the same card like that quick, in my eyes, like it was like out of nowhere, it was unexpected, and it's your family, it's your best friend, so it's like couldn't have asked for a better turnout for my UFC debut and brothers competing alongside debut. Super cool.
Yeah, it honestly can't get any better. And we talked a little bit about before getting all these new fans into the sport. You're one of the more well-known names within the sport of jiu-jitsu, but for people that are just starting to tune in or just starting to get into the sport, why is your match the one that they have to watch? Why are you somebody that they should be tuning into?
All right, I don't have like those boring shootout matches. Like if something stagnates, I can't stay in the same spot. It's how I train. It's the reason I love doing this. Like I understand those matches, they're evenly matched. They got, these leg lock shootouts. It's just not me. Like I'm not going to end up there. I'm going to shake it up. I'm going to look for however, some opening. I'm going to force mistakes and get the sub. And I think I just have an inherently an exciting style. I don't have to try to be exciting. It's just like the way I train, the way I grapple, the way I compete is just kind of it's exciting. So I think if you're gonna watch one, mine's kind of the one to watch just because like the background, I called him out, I got my shot, and there's like a whole story behind it too. So yeah, me and Liam, tune in.
To finish it off, I have a few more fun questions. First up, you have what some might call an up-and-coming pickleball career. I do want to ask how that's going and if you found any overlap in jiu-jitsu.
Wow. How do you know about this? This
I
was from
watched the podcast.
oh, sick. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, me, Liam, Damian Anderson, Sal, Nikki Rod, we started playing randomly and then just became absolutely obsessed with it. And being as, we all live in Austin, which is like the pickleball center of the world, it seems. We're gonna take this pretty far. So I'm planning, first things first, get this belt. Then yeah, probably start getting pretty competitive in pickleball. I'm still terrible. Let me, give you context. I need a lot of training. So hopefully this platform will, again, get me springboarded to pickleball stardom.
I mean, just being a champ and everything could be beneficial. I have heard though that you really peak in your talent for pickleball around 50.
All right, perfect. I'm past halfway there, so it's
Maybe
only
like the tail
no,
end.
exactly, exactly.
Back to me watching the podcast. One day on the podcast, you had said you guys were talking about time travel, and you're very adamant that if you could go
Yeah.
anywhere, you go to the future. Why?
Yeah.
What is waiting for you there? What do you want to see?
I don't know. That's the thing. Like we already know what happened. No one knows what's going to happen. So if I could only go backwards or forwards, yeah. I mean, I guess I'd go forwards, but going backwards would be pretty cool too. I understand, the the appeal, but yeah, future.
I've previously predicted correctly how you're going to win a match. What's the prediction for Thursday?
Rear naked choke. Rear naked choke in the first round. Yeah. If I'm it's rear naked choke or leg lock, but I'd say like 80% rear naked choke in the first round.
I'm excited to see it. That was all I had for you today.
Awesome. All right. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much.
much. Good
Yep.
luck.